A long-awaited review into Western Australia's liquor laws has finally been released today. The report recommends the state government makes changes to ban the secondary supply of alcohol to juveniles. The liquor industry believes most of the 141 recommendations in the report are skewed in favour of police and health lobby groups, and that it fails to balance the broader interests of the community. Grant Wynn reports.
149 stakeholders and members of the public made submissions to the review. The final report was presented to the state government 7 months after it was first due.
I don't think it was disappointing. There was a lot of work to be done, and we did it as well as we could. We spent a lot of time on it.
The committee has made 141 recommendations, including making it an offence for anyone to supply alcohol to a juvenile without the consent of that child's parent or guardian. WA Police had called for the laws, saying many juveniles were being supplied with alcohol at teenage parties without adult supervision.
I did have concerns about how you did that without creating problems. I haven't read what's put forward here, but I'll read that with interest, and along with the other 140 recommendations, that'll be given full consideration.
The committee also recommends giving police covert powers to send cadets into liquor outlets to try and catch out stores selling alcohol to juveniles. The hotel lobby believes the broader community interests have been ignored.
The report is a mixed grab bag of health and police interests that have been recommended, with little regard to what the consumer and the hospitality and tourism industry needs.
That's what they would say, wouldn't they? Their interest is not the health and well-being of the community. Their interest is in selling as much of the product as possible. So I think you have to look at what they say with huge scepticism.
The Racing and Gaming Minister intends to consult with stakeholders before the government decides what recommendations to adopt.
And for more on the review, I'm joined by reporter Grant Wynn. Grant, will police be happy with this report?
Well, Charlotte Police have so far remained silent on the report's release, but as we've heard, there's some 141 recommendations contained in the report, so there's still a lot of detail to go through. It does appear, however, that the committee has adopted or listened at least to some of the concerns of police regarding determined drunkenness, and indeed over recent weeks that issue has gained some momentum both here in Perth and across Australia, with coward punches and fatal stabbings happening over the Christmas period, in which alcohol is alleged to have played a role. What remains to be seen, though, is if the government has an appetite to tighten up the industry and whether that will translate into legislative change or amendments to the Liquor Act. The Australian Hotels Association, as we know, is a very powerful lobby group, and it's made no secret it's unhappy with a number of the recommendations. So we would imagine that they will continue to be very vocal throughout the process. Just finally, the Racing and Gaming Minister, Terry Waldron, has conceded that any legislative change probably wouldn't happen this year.
Grant Wynn, thank you.